Whoa, what's up, YouTube? Shit, I'm back with another one, part two. Kind of talking about what I was talking about the last time about the local truck driving job, part two of it. I ain't gonna have this video as long as my last one, because, I know a lot of times, like, people just, want to hear, like, quick and fast. A lot of people nowadays got a short attention span, so, I'm gonna try to not make it as long and try not to make it too boring, kind of just get straight to the point and just kind of speak on what I'm gonna speak on, because I'm just got off, like I do. I drive trucks in the daytime, and in the evening time, I do janitorial on the side. So I work two jobs. So my schedule is pretty tight. That's why I don't really have time to kind of make longer videos right now. But, I'm going to just kind of, speak on that, because it's really kind of my purpose of kind of making this page to kind of inform people that's like, looking to get their CDL and things. I just kind of throw other things in there. I kind of try to give a kind of full detail of my everyday life. I'm going to kind of get right back to it, because last time, I kind of was freestyled and I was kind of all over the place, but so I kind of left a lot of things out that I really should have spoke on, and it kind of, I just thought about it just now. It kind of like me kind of filling in some of the pieces. All right, okay, let's get straight to it. Okay, so boom, like I was saying, in the last vid, like a lot of things, like, just in case for the people that didn't watch the last time, I'm 30 years old. I got my CDL back in June of 2023 when I was 28. Okay, so I was already working two jobs, and, kind of, was looking around for different jobs with nobody really too much messing around with me, because, like a lot of these local jobs, they look for you to already have experience. But I ended up lucking up and getting on at the beer company, because like I say, it's pretty much like an entry-level type of local job. The pay is not too great, but it's all right for me, because, a single man with no kids or whatever, all I got to do worry about is just really paying bills, and keeping my car fixed or whatever. All right, so I started on the job in September of 2023. And I was a helper for like maybe my first, few months there, all the way from September 2023 till June of 2024. But in between that time, I was running routes here and there, driving, filling in when a driver called in or things like that. So June of 2024, a driver gets fired and I end up getting his spot. And like I said on the last video, like usually a lot of times they go off of who's next in line, and that's who kind of gonna take the route. But I thought back on it, like it was all type of games being played, because when you young, and a lot of time when these guys older than you, they play all type of mind games and think they slicker than you. So it's, it's all type of favoritism and picks and chooses. Because like I said on the last video, the guy that was with me, my helper, I started before him. I started in June of, I'm sorry, I started in September 2023. He started maybe like March of 2024. And he had already been on that certain route. Like he already was on that certain route before. I had been at the job longer than him, but he had already been on that certain route before me. And he had a CDL. And like I say, I look back on it, I thought about it like I was saying next in line, but at the same time, I think because he was real young, like I say, the guy's like, right, he just turned 23. So at that time, he was like 22. And see, I'm 30. Like my nieces and nephews' ages. So I think that played a factor into it too, because I was, probably a little more older, mature, more responsible, and was there every day, perfect attendance on time, and kind of a little more responsible about taking care of my business. And I thought back on it like, as though, how it go, like, these older guys, they try to get over and play all type of games and think they so slick or whatever. So I thought about it like, I don't even, to be honest, it might not even been because I was next in line. I just think at that time I was the only option to be a driver. Because I was looking back on them, thinking if it was a guy that was there that was 40, he might have got it before me just because he was older, because there's all type of games being played, because most of those guys older than us. Like, we probably maybe like two of the youngest guys up there. Like, I'm 30, my helper was 22, and there might be one other driver that was like 20, just 25, 26, somewhere up in there, but everybody else is at least like gonna be like 33 and older. Basically, everybody else like mid-30s and up. So I was thinking back, if it was a guy older than me that was in, there, and, he might have got the route before me. Like I said, like the guy, so we rolled, and the supervisor, basically, I was misinformed. He kind of basically just threw me out there like, yeah, bro, I'm going to be out there to help you get you trained up. Man, dude never came out there to help me at all. Like, basically, because all my routes is like kind of further going out. And we located in Monroe, Louisiana, like I said on the first video. If you ain't never went and watched the first video, go back and watch the first one. Okay, so how my route pretty much goes, Monday is like my easiest day, my early day. Monday, I'm in Rayville, Louisiana. My Tuesday kind of alternates between, like, one Tuesday I'll be in Farmerville, Louisiana, Bernice, Louisiana, Junction City, Louisiana, Spearsville, Louisiana, like kind of all through the area. And the following Tuesday, I will be in Farmerville, Louisiana, and Marion, Louisiana. My Wednesday ride is Columbia, Louisiana. Thursday, I'm kind of a little closer to the city, like I'm in Monroe, Louisiana. My Thursday ride is like West Monroe, Louisiana, Chatham, Louisiana, Aris, Louisiana. And my Friday, I'm back in Farmerville, Louisiana. Okay, so like how it goes, like I was saying, like he kind of sent me off, like basically I owned out there on my own, and the guy that was with me, my helper, he was a little young dude. He had only been there like 2 months, so basically he barely even knew the ride himself. So we were kind of going through it, and like I said on the first video, after 2 o'clock, you pretty much work for free. And at that time, I always like had 2 jobs, so I'm like a lot of times I'm missing my second job, having to call in because I'm getting off real late, or I'm just so beat up to the point to where I really don't even feel like going. And meanwhile, he's supposed to have been out there kind of helping us and getting us prepared, because we like the two of the youngest guys up there. He ran around somewhere, messing around out on the Monroe Route with them guys, smoking weed and hanging out, and I think that played a part into it too, because, see, me, I don't smoke weed. Like I say, like, I gave that up, man. Like, I kind of was like, man, I'm trying to get my life together and stay clean and kind of, just see my money. And I seen a lot of benefits once I stopped smoking weed. Like, I seen who my real friends was. I kind of started stacking money. And, like, God started making things happen for me. A lot of stuff started going better in my life. So, like I say, we out here an hour away and out here really going through it, like 1,000, in some cases, 15, 16 stops, and all type of things. Why this guy somewhere hang around in the city, running around with them dudes, smoking weed, like, and doing what they do. And I think that played a part into it too, because I'm not into that. So we was like, okay, they looking at me like an outside outcast in a sense, like, yeah, he ain't doing what we doing. We need to watch him. He might, he ain't into that. So I'm like, we out there going through it or whatever. And boom, and like I said on the last video, like, I kind of said some things like the guy that was with me, I kind of looked at him like a kid at that time. That's how I was thinking. But, once I got to know him, because we basically was together every day. So once I got to know him, I took a liking to him, like, so, because me, I'm my only boy. I'm the youngest of 3. I got 2 older sisters, and they like years older than me. Like, I'm 30. My older sister's 42 and 43. So it's basically like a big gap. So by the time I'm coming up, growing up, they already out the household, with kids, doing their thing, working their own places, whatever going on. So I basically kind of grew up like an only child in a sense. So, little dude, and I could tell, like, little dude, he was more advanced. He advanced, like kind of beyond his years once I got to know him, because, he was only like 22 years old. The guy already got his CDL, had just got his CDL, had his own place, his own car, was about business. So, once I kind of got to know him, I kind of took a liking to him, and really, to me, I started kind of really rocking with little dude, and, kind of like, it was like the little brother I never had or whatever. So, we talking out, we going through, we out there, talking about the job, talking about them, different things going on and different plans we got in life. And I really salute to him, because he just left to go over the road, but I really salute to, because, like, really advanced beyond his years, because I don't really hang out with like YNs. Like, honestly, everybody I hang out with really is going to be like 30 plus, to be honest. Like, I don't hang around, but like I say, them dudes kids to me, like, they mentality just it's not what I'm on, like, because they, anyway, though, like, okay, so boom, like, we the route going or whatever, we're going. And okay, and like, I'm noticing, like, that's why I had to double back and kind of clear that up, because I was saying that, like, basically next in line, I think it's really like basically who picks and chooses and favoritism or whatever like that. Because I noticed, like, as we on the route, the little dude, my helper, he ride with me, he's starting to get a little frustrated because he got a CDL. But then at the same time, it's like dudes coming in after him. They there a helper for a little while. The next thing you know, look up 2 weeks later, these dudes driving and running routes. And he got a little dude stuck with me. And as a young dude, I know they get frustrating, because he looking at it like, damn, he already was on the route. I had been there before him, but he already was on the route before me. So, I mean, he probably, I already kind of feeling played about that. I'm just thankful, we kind of clicked and started rocking, because say if he was a guy that was like, man, F this, man, I'm gonna quit this mud, that would have had me in the bind, because I don't even fully know the route shit. And that's one thing about my supervisor. He one of them type of guys, kind of BS and beat around the bush, and, he the type of person, he ain't coming way out the way I'm making my routes pretty a little further. He staying kind of around the city, helping them dudes out or whatever, and, messing up, effing off whatever he doing. So like I kind of, in a lot of ways, I really kind of started to like lose respect for him, really, to be honest with you, like, cause I had already peeped a lot of signs with him when I first started that he wasn't straight. And when I say not straight, I'm not talking about like, the sexuality. Like when I say he ain't straight, I mean like he crooked, like he ain't always right. So, but I just play it off, cool, what's up, see him, dap up, this, that, and third. All right, so fast forward and down the line, like, we running the route and different things going on. And little dude started to get frustrated because he peeping like he been here like this many months. Dudes coming in before him because they older. Like most of them dudes was already like 35 and 38, 40. They was older. So basically, you know how that go. Like all them dudes is older. They kind of gonna, maneuver a certain type of way, and they gonna get up to who they need to get up to and talk and use their mouthpiece. And they basically coming in and getting roused before him. And you look up now, he outlasted all of them. Like all of them dudes gone now, most of them. So like, he was getting frustrated about that or whatever. And it's like a lot of things I got to clear up. Like in the last video, how I spoke on the commission when I said that we get paid, like helpers get paid like a cent per case, and the drivers get paid like 3 cents per case. I had to kind of clear that up because I was kind of rambling and freestyling on the last video. That's how I do it. I kind of freestyle. I don't sit around and rehearse and write down some type of script. I just kind of go off the dome, just freestyle it. But I was speaking on that commission. Like I say, they screw us over so bad to the point to where how I said on the last video, we deliver energy drinks, hard liquor, beer, water, and everything. And I come to find out recently, we getting screwed over so bad, we only get commission for touching the beer. So basically, we don't get paid for delivering the energy drinks, the liquor, or the water. Basically, we touching that for free. The only commission we make is off the cases of beer. So, and we taking out basically just as much hard liquor, energy drinking, water as we is beer. So basically, I'm gonna just say, for example, if you slung however many cases you slung that week, and your commission might have been an extra $150 on your check, it sounds good to somebody that's not really used to getting money. But then when I thought about it, I'm like, hold on, man, if I'm getting an extra $150, $175 on commission, if we not getting paid for touching the energy drinks, the hard liquor, or the water, that means that $150 that I was getting on commission actually supposed to be about $400 or $500. So basically getting beat out of a lot of money. And like I told you, we already don't get paid hourly, so there's no overtime. We don't get like sick leave or like vacation day. All we get is like the PTO, and it takes so long for to build that up to the point to where, like, man, you'll be there down almost about a year just to probably be able to take off for 5 days of PTO or something like that. All right, so boom, man. Another thing I meant to speak on was like, bad job, just kind of freestyling, man. Yeah, and another thing I meant to speak on was like, there's just a lot going on this job. Like I told you, like how we basically, the salesman to come in and make a delivery and say, because a lot of times they gonna oversee because they greedy, they gonna get their money. Like I said, the same thing as a car salesman. Like they gonna come in there and tell the customer anything, say whatever, and they don't care basically as long as he make his money. And like how that goes is like they got insurance on the beer, so either where it go, even if it don't sell, they basically still getting paid. They just basically kind of transfer it back to the distributor or something, however they do it. And it's like there just be so much going on. And another thing, like I spoke on, they put us in ragged trucks with the alignment off, the lift gate getting stuck, lights out, shocks and everything, suspension gone, all types of stuff. That's just like this morning, I had to come to my supervisor. I was like, because regular, I'm like, it's a Monday morning, I'm in a good mood, positive, smooth, I'm finna knock this out, man, and, have a good day and get this money. I'm talking about, man, it's like to the point to where, like, he made me so mad to the point where I had to literally, like, just check him, like, hey, bro, like, I ain't finna be playing this, bro. Y'all said to put me in all these rag-ass trucks. Like, hey, you going to do something about this, bro? I'll go talk to him myself. I'll go over your head, whoever I need to talk to. I really don't care what the consequences are. I'm literally, like, how I say we in Monroe, Louisiana. Monday, my Monday ride is in Ravenel, Louisiana. So anybody that's from, down here familiar with that, I got to literally leave out of Monroe. I got to get on Interstate I-20 heading east, heading towards like Mississippi. Okay, so basically, I do my pre-trip check the truck, or they basically switch us around in different trucks. Like you liable to be in a different truck every day that week. And depending on my loads, most of my loads are gonna be pretty heavy. I got one of the most hectic routes up there. A lot of times, if it's like 10 routes, mine is like probably the second most hectic route up there. So a lot of times I'm gonna go out with the most. And I got like a drive on mine. So I I ain't, I get in, through my preacher, I go look one of the headlights out on the driver's side. Said already, I'm like, okay, cool, a headlight, damn, I'm just write it up. I go around to the back of the trailer. I don't got no lights on my trailer. Like none of my lights on my back of my trailer is working. So what that means is basically, if somebody's behind me, they don't even know if I'm about to turn left or turn right, or if I'm even hitting on my brakes. So I'm basically, I go to them and I kind of got irritated, kind of let them know like, hey man, I ain't finna be up here playing like that, man. I'm gonna have to, go holler at somebody myself, and I really don't give a damn how you take it or how they take it. I ain't finna be out here driving around like that, bro. Like putting myself in jeopardy and my safety in jeopardy, and you got to worry about the police getting behind you, which it wouldn't be no ticket for me. It would be a ticket on the job, but at the same time, I don't even like to deal with police, period, really, like stuff like that. I don't even like to even be in their vicinity. So basically, I tell them what's going on. I'm like, man, hey, you need to do something about that. You need to do something, bro. Like for real, this truck will stay at the park. I ain't finna be driving in trucks like that. So basically, I was like, okay, cool. I'm gonna go on, let me just calm down. Me go on, just knock the ride out. Basically, if I get pulled, if I get pulled over, I'm basically just gonna throw the job under the bus. So I mean, hey, it don't matter to me. But like basically, as I'm pulling off, he come back up. I guess he saw my facial expression and my body language, and I low key kind of, I was cursing, kind of like, man, because I'm frustrated, bro. It's 5 in the morning, like, and it's like I already, basically kind of don't really got no help, cause we short staffed, so I'm going out by myself. And it's like he came back up like, my bad, bro, this, that, and third, my bad. I'm gonna make sure we take care of him. And yeah, man, we ain't gonna have that problem no more. So he basically was like, hey, man, just jump on the highway and basically just use your 4-way flashers until it get daylight. So basically, it's like the truck is not even safe to even be driving up down the interstate at 5 in the morning while it's still dark. But he basically pretty much in so many words just told me, for now, bro, just basically use your 4-way flashers all the way up, like pretty much. I'm like, all right, cool. So like I said, that's just a kind of, I'm going to kind of cut this video short. I ain't going to go off in detail too long. And because, I've been kind of sipping or whatever, and I'm just kind of freestyling, just kind of had to give y'all a little something, because I know I've been posting different shorts and things. It really don't got nothing to do with truck driving, but I'm just really trying to kind of be a jack of all trades and a Swiss Army knife. I'm just really kind of trying to get y'all to kind of look into my everyday life, like, but it's mainly about the trucking, but it's kind of just an everyday life thing, too. So I ain't gonna, make this video too long, because I'm kind of, I just got off from my second job. I do janitorial in the evening, so I'm just kind of chilling, sipping, man. Like, I got the hen right here. Shout out Hennessy. Taking a little shot bottle of Hennessy. I also got me a little bottle of Remy Martin VSOP. Shout out Remy Martin VSOP. And I just kind of came just, chilling and freestyling, kind of just giving y'all a little something and just putting something out there. But I know I was kind of rambling, because I've been sipping, so I'm just kind of rambling all over the place. But I'm finna get up off of here, kind of kick back, shower, eat. Got to get up at 4 in the morning, because I go to work at 5 to drive truck. So I'm finna kind of give me a little rest. I just had to put something out here and, give y'all a little something. But I'm going to keep them coming, though. This a little part 2, but I'm going to kind of get more off in the detail, like, when I got the time and, I'm chilling, not just drinking, and I ain't got nothing going on. I ain't got to work, or I'm not just out hanging out drinking or whatever. I'm sober-minded and really focused to really kind of go, because I'm kind of just rambling around right now. But I'm going to give y'all a little something. It was just a little something to just throw out there and kind of get more into detail a little bit and kind of clear certain things up and go a little more in depth. But part 3 coming real soon. Just ride it out with me, man. You won't be disappointed. Like, comment, subscribe, share, support your boy. I'm going to go and get up off here, man. Catch y'all later. Love.